Clutch Trucker is filmed before a live studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. And yes, we're still self-quarantined in our truck. And Clutch Trucker, now standard, with Lysol wipes. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning into another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Driving up right about through Nashville, Tennessee right now. When last we spoke, I had a delivery going down to Vincent, Alabama. It was a load of cartons. Filled the trailer, but it wasn't that heavy. Then went over to Lincoln, Alabama, where I filled up at the TA, got some Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Anyway, parts of the night, had a terrible headache. My dispatcher Bo got me another load picking up today, Sunday, the 24th here of May, that I picked up in Birmingham, Alabama. I wasn't too far from Birmingham. A load of paint. Sherwin-Williams / Valspar. What I thought was kind of interesting is it's all in giant barrels. They're apparently going to put it in smaller cans when I bring it to Pittsburgh. So there you go. And I got to use my new row of E-Tracks, which is where I connected that strap that goes across the bottom there in front of the barrels to keep them from shifting around while I drive down the road. And those E-Tracks, you see, those are the things along the wall that the strap is connected to. Just some more information for you. I'm, like I say, now heading up. I'm in the Nashville area now. When I had, a few days ago last week sometime, I had one of my trailer tires was a little low. Got it filled up, but it doesn't seem to be holding air. When I got up this morning, did my pre-trip, went around banging on my tires, I got thunk, 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 and then boom. Yeah, it was damn near empty. Filled it up with as much air as I could. Had been contemplating buying a new set of trailer tires anyway. And, it was time to do that. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I tried stopping in Dodge City, Alabama, at a Petro there, and of course they've been advertising the Bandag recaps all over on top of their pumps for the last few weeks. And so, you can get the recaps for a much better price than the regular virgin tires. And I know those of you new to trucking are saying, what are
I-24 West
recaps compared to virgin tires? This guy's being an idiot. Pick a lane, buddy. Virgin tires, brand new tires, they haven't been used before. Recaps are tires that have been used before, and just the main tread wore down enough. They send them back to a factory where if the sidewalls and the rest of the tires in good condition, they put a brand new tread wrap around them, and you can reuse them. And that's a cheaper way to get almost new tires.
Be in either of the two left lanes.
Of course, you keep
then
hearing
take the exit to I-24 West.
Keep hearing my GPS chirping at me. Yeah, you can go two ways around Nashville, around downtown, and I'm picking the 40-24 route around it. Either's about the same. Anyway, so I can get these trailer tires for about $200 a piece. A brand new virgin tire is about, cheapest I found is like $329. So it's a significant savings. I've never run retreads on this trailer yet before, well, except when I first bought it, they had some on there. So we're going to see how these do. And like I say, one of them is about to go anyway. It needs to be replaced.
In 4.5 miles,
and,
keep right to I-65
the others
North.
are about worn out. And you ask, well, how much did I get out of those tires initially? I bought a set of Roadmaster trailer tires back in December of 2018. So they've lasted about a year and a half, and I got about 215,000 miles on them. I did have to replace two of them shortly into getting that new set when they picked up some shrapnel and pieces of metal in them, and that killed them. And then I had to replace two others at one point, about 100,000 miles in, with some Uniroyals that I got. So 4 of them are still the original tires, the other 4 are not, but they're all pretty worn, and it's about time, and I can get a good deal. If you buy the whole set, you get a better price. Tried the Petro in Dodge City, they didn't have them. I called up ahead. There's a TA service only in Franklin, Kentucky that I'm heading to, north here on I-65, as we're going our way around downtown Nashville right now. About another hour or so away at most. And they said they had 12 of them. So we're going to get those put on. So I thought I'd do a little video about doing trailer tires. We'll talk about that, and doing some dash cam and me driving video. We'll kind of go back and forth. I figured that's a little more fun to watch when you can see both going on. It's a what is it, Sunday? Traffic not too bad in Nashville. Nashville's one of the worst cities for traffic, but on a weekend it's not as bad, and they still don't have everything opened up quite as much. Alabama has opened up damn near everything. Yeah, when I was down there, restaurants are now open to like 50% capacity. When I went into that Popeyes yesterday, they had a sign on the door saying 50% of our dining room is now open. They've opened about everything. About the movie theaters, about the only thing I haven't seen open down there. So there was a lot more traffic in Alabama. So that's kind of what's going on with that. We're going to get our way up here and see if we can get some new trailer tires. This load I've got that I picked up today doesn't deliver until Wednesday morning in Pittsburgh. So I've got plenty of time, 3.5 days to get there, and it only takes about a day and a half. So got time to kill. Stopped at a Dollar General that I saw on my way to pick up this load of paint. On my way in there, I said, hey, I can get my truck in there, because I was starting to run out of some other supplies here in the truck. And after I picked up my paint, went over there, was able to get most of the stuff I needed. Dollar Generals are kind of impressive. They're like a Walmart on a much, much smaller scale, but they have a little bit of everything. You just can't expect certain products, but they have almost everything. So I got almost everything I wanted. It was pretty impressive. So Dollar General, Glitch Drucker approved thingy. They're all over the South. They're all over the country pretty much, but more so in the South and in a lot of small towns. You can find those Dollar Generals there. So like I say, I will go to a Dollar General again. I was able to get everything I needed to restock the truck. The only thing I couldn't find is I was looking for some trimmers, for dog trimmers to cut Rusty's hair. I'm just getting sick of how furry he's getting, but couldn't find that. I'd have to go to a Walmart or something for that, but right now it just wasn't worth my time. So anyway, on my way up to Kentucky to the TA service only. I've never been there, so we'll see what it's like. And we're going to get a new set of trailer tires, baby. Thank you. So yep, I did make it in there to the TA service only in Franklin, Kentucky. It's interesting. Yeah, there's no truck stop with it, no fuel or anything, just service. But they have like 4 or 5 bays, and they got me right in. There was nobody else there, so from the time I got there until the time I left, almost exactly 3 hours to dismount and then remount 8 tires. I think that was pretty decent. So I was happy with the service there at the TA in Franklin, Kentucky. Thanks McCoy for doing the job. Another guy was helping out a little. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. It starts with a K. I know that, I think. Kyle? Kevin? I'm sorry. I didn't get you on video. And Randy at the counter, she was there at the end, helped me get the bill all settled and to get me out the door. So we'll show. You'll see some of their video here coming up, and I had decided it would be pretty neat to see how they dismount and remount tires. That's something you don't see every day, especially on the big truck tires. There's no special tool, there's no special machine. It's just hard work. And you can see them working hard on this. Okay, here at the TA service in Franklin, Kentucky, getting my trailer tires swapped out for some recap bandags. And we got the guy pulling the wheels off now. What's your name?
McCoy.
McCoy is here doing their service for me. Pulling off the old ones, and they're going to remount the new ones. These are Roadmasters. The 4 original Roadmasters on there, I can say got at least 215,000 miles out of them, so I can't say anything bad about Roadmaster. These 2 Uniroyals that were on my right rear axle on the trailer, they were right there, are the newest, so I'm keeping one of those as my spare. I'm going to keep this one right here. Alright, as I've shown in some of my other videos, I've got this great spare tire carrier. You see the holes of the tire there behind the cab. Got that in Columbia, South Carolina, if I remember right. But it's a great way to carry a fully inflated on a wheel spare tire on the back of your truck. Right, it goes right in front of my catwalk there. And that's one of the Roadmasters too. And of course we're going to put that Uniroyal up here in this place because it's the best tread left, and that'll be my new spare tire. Here's a good example of what a tire looks like when the tread separates from it and rips right off. Not a pretty sight. Alright, McCoy's putting on the, what do you call that? Just kind of a soapy solution to help it get off the wheel?
It's the tire soap.
Tire soap, is what he calls it. Makes it a little easier to get the tire off the wheel. And a good old stomping on it never hurts. That's a good shot, something you don't normally see. Now with the wheels off, we can get a good idea of what this looks like underneath. You still have that drum, the inside drum for your brakes. They're inside that. That little thing that looks like a couple of donuts is my airbag for air ride. And back underneath there you can see the shocks up behind it. And it's kind of a look you don't normally get to see. You still got some leaf springs under there too, of how this whole thing works. Alright, now McCoy is putting the new recaps onto the wheels. Stand on them to do it, just to make it work the right way. Final push, probably. There he goes. This is Randy here at the TA service, and she's the one who helped me out with all the tires tonight. So say hi, Randy.
Hi.
Thanks so much. And I do want to mention price, because that was a big reason to do these recaps. It was tires, labor, everything out the door, $1,997 and like 14 cents, all right? Just under $2,000. If I had bought a set of Virgin tires, even the cheapest brand out there, that would have run me, let's see, at least another, let's see, because the tires themselves, 200 compared to like 329, would have been probably around, let's see, at least another $1,000, probably more like another $1,300. So probably around $3,300 or so out the door. So you can see why I opted for these. It's a big savings money-wise, and we'll see if they work down the road. So, like I say again, thanks to a whole gang there at TA Truck Service in Franklin, Kentucky for getting me in tonight and getting the tires completely changed out. Yep, got those recaps. We'll see how they do. I've never bought a set of recaps, retreads, however you want to say it, before, but we'll see how they do. Like I say, trailer tires I will spend the least amount of money on because you're replacing them the most. You can buy a brand new Michelin and still you can get a shrapnel on the road, you can curb it or something and have to replace it. So I don't see spending a lot of money on trailer tires. This is the first recaps I've ever done, so we'll see how they do. Alright, hey, thanks for tuning in to this edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Got a load of paint going up to Pittsburgh. It doesn't deliver until Wednesday morning, so that's why I had time to kill. So I got the tires done earlier today. You heard me talking about Dollar General. Kind of impressed with them. I got almost everything I wanted. The only thing I didn't get is dog clippers. I didn't really expect to find them there, but got everything else food-wise and supply-wise I needed for the truck. So Dollar General, your trucker approved, Clutch Trucker approved, thanks. So yep, now tomorrow, I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Got a shower tonight. Feel better. Because down in Alabama, I was just sweating. I was sweating, baby. Yeah, I don't deal well with humidity. Not my friend. But we'll deliver on Wednesday morning in Pittsburgh, and we'll see what happens from there. Thanks again for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. I would like to get that count up there if we can. Please comment, please like, please ring the bell for notification. As always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch out.